Yes, so my people, welcome back to Critics News. We still dey here, they give an Ogbonge update. This elder statesman, Ezekwesili Nwobodo, has come out to send a very strong message to the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that let them allow Igbos to breathe. Because in Nigeria, the hatred, the marginalization, and the intimidation of Igbos has been going on for a very long time. It has eaten deep into the marrows of Nigeria. If you go to the southeast, nothing is working there. And there is no presence of the federal government of Nigeria there. The southeast is the place where you have several seas, several places where the seaport can be hosted. But the Nigerian government have refused to allow these things to function. Roads have been dilapidated. Nobody is looking at them. Nothing is working. When they want to share money, they share it in the north. When they get loans, they share it in the north. They will not share to the people in the southeast. How be juju be that? So this elder statesman here have asked Nigeria to let Igbos breathe. He said that suppressing Igbos will hurt Nigeria the more. I would like you people to watch this video with me and also share it so that others will, at least lend their voices. This thing has to stop. Nigeria can never work as far as the people inside are being trampled upon, are being suppressed, are being oppressed. How will such country work? A nation that rises against itself, will it stand? No is the answer. Now, let's watch this video together and drop your comments.
Now, the Igbos have received serious bashing in Nigeria.
Yes.
Just look at me, sir.
In terms of marginalization.
You know what I said?
This is a country that has survived going to 50 years after the Civil War. And people were given 20 pounds, no matter how much you had in the bank. And they survived with that 20 pounds and are still standing. These were people that were promised rehabilitation, reconciliation, reconstruction. And all those were practicing the breach. 50 years after, we are still fighting in the parliament for a Southeast Commission to do those three things that were promised after the Civil War in 1970. This is a people who, in the last election, showed that they have the population to vote in a president for Nigeria. Now, recently, the gentleman who was championing Oduduwa Republic and was incarcerated in a neighboring country has been released and is free and is traveled abroad. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, who was also championing the creation of Biafra, has been kidnapped, incarcerated, even after the courts have said that he has no case to answer. The Igbo see it as further telling them that they are second-class citizens in their own country, and there is a different treatment for them as compared to others. These same Igbos made their own contributions, which in no way you can say is inferior to the contribution of any other part of Nigeria for the independence of our country. These are people who are they are lucky that God created them with the spirit of enterprise. And you have seen what I've done with their 20 pounds. Go around Nigeria and tell me how many cities you will see that are as well developed as, even let's take the state capitals. Not to talk about going to the hinterland in Igbo land and see the mansions that enterprise has created. So The country has refused to use these people for the growth of the country's economy. If they allowed the Igbos to thrive and to influence others positively, rather than hounding them wherever they are, I think the country would have developed faster and better. Igbos created Lagos, Igbos created Abuja, Igbos created Kaduna, Kanu, most of the country, Port Harcourt. And when you have such people, it is the country to use, for the country to use them to the country's advantage and not to continue to suppress them. So we feel very, very unhappy in the Nigerian state. But what we promise Nigerians is that we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here until we reap the full benefits of our contribution in building this nation. It is either a magnanimous, the tribalized leader gives us what is our due, or by the grace of God, when we get there, well, if the current mantra is the only way people can get their due in Nigeria, when it is our turn, we'll see whether we produce an Igbo leader that will also follow that mantra and give the Igbos what they deserve in Nigeria. But we are not begging for pittance. We are not begging for something that we don't deserve. We are not begging that what belongs to anybody should be given to us. No, give us the freedom to be equal partners with every member of this nation. Allow us to grow and thrive freely in our own country, and allow us to occupy positions that are valuable to every citizen of this country to occupy. So, in a nutshell, we're asking for equity. We're asking for fairness. We're asking for justice in Nigeria. That's all. Nothing more than that. As long as we have these three, equity, fairness, justice, an Igbo man will thrive even in Iceland.
Okay, guys, I believe you people heard this man. You can hear his statement from what he has said there. You understand, you will agree with me that people knows what is going on. Everybody knows what is going on in Nigeria. That this Nigeria is not working. The marginalization against Igbos, Nigeria is not working for anybody. As far as you are a normal citizen, you are on the same class with me, it's not working. It is only working for those politicians at the top. You heard the Yahaya Bello now, who they say they want to arrest in Abuja, who looted 84 billion, my God, one person, and EFCC and police. Police now brought thugs to come and help them against EFCC. These are authorities who working for the government. So there is no organization to... God. Just imagine if it was an Igbo man calling thugs to come. Actually, give it away, baby. All of them, all those people they brought would have been in prison by now. Nigeria does not favor the Igbos. And until this equal right that these old men who have seen farther than us are given, Nigeria will not balance. The country will not balance. But some people are there supporting it. Yes, so marginalize them, show them. You don't know that you are doing yourself. You don't know. As if the fuel subsidy that they claim they removed, which they have said they did not remove now, is affecting only the Igbos. It's affecting everybody. Because of what? Our negligence, our stupidity, our greed, and quest to suppress the Igbos in Nigeria. Alpha, is it not to be? How did we do it? We do it wuru. Oh, we like it like that. How? Go to Iminanya today in Nigeria. Everybody needs to speak the truth. Until this truth is spoken, nothing will work in Nigeria. Thank you, and I rest my case.